When the lights go out and the engines roar, one name commands attention like no other: Max Verstappen, a whirlwind of speed, skill, and sheer determination. Verstappen isn't just a driver, he's a phenomenon. In recent years, he's reshaped the F1 landscape in ways we've never seen before, dominating races and defying expectations at every turn. But what do the voices of the sport, the F1 journalists, have to say about this Dutch dynamo? Let's find out. In the world of Formula One analysis, one name stands out: Karun Chandhok. As a Sky Sports F1 analyst, Chandhok's expertise lies in dissecting race incidents and uncovering the intricacies of each moment. With a keen eye for detail, he delves into replays, juxtaposing side-by-side footage to unravel the mysteries of where time is gained and lost on the track. Chandhok has some interesting thoughts about Max Verstappen. He believes Verstappen's connection with his car is unparalleled, describing him as being completely in the zone. To Chandhok, Verstappen's confidence is palpable, his mastery of the car rendering him virtually error-proof. In Chandhok's own words from the Sky Sports F1 podcast, he's operating at such a high level. He's just got the confidence that he knows he's not going to go off track. He knows he's not going to lose the win. He knows he's not going to get a penalty. It's really commendable. Drawing comparisons to the dominant eras of Lewis Hamilton and Michael Schumacher, Chandhok contextualizes Verstappen's current reign as a period of greatness in Formula One. He stated, it's the same like when we watched that Lewis era a decade ago, or nearly a decade ago, or when you watch the Michael era 2 decades ago. We are watching greatness unfold, and it's remarkable to see the little details that they achieve. According to Chandhok, watching Verstappen race is like watching history being made. Martin Brundle, a seasoned figure in the Formula One world, boasts an impressive resume that includes 9 podium finishes during his racing days, where he competed against legends like Michael Schumacher and Ayrton Senna. Since transitioning to broadcasting in 1997, Brundle has cemented his status as a legend behind the mic. In Brundle's eyes, Max Verstappen is a titan in the world of Formula One. Brundle doesn't shy away from placing Verstappen among the pantheon of F1 greats, emphasizing the young driver's exceptional talent and innate understanding of car dynamics. The Dutch driver's prowess behind the wheel of a Red Bull car draws parallels to the iconic 3-time world champion Ayrton Senna. When asked about Verstappen's Senna-esque qualities, Brundle unequivocally replied in the affirmative, stating, "Yeah, he is. In terms of his car control and that sixth sense of where the grip is and what to do with it and how to salvage a car that's heading off in the wrong direction." Brundle stated that these traits are reminiscent of the sport's legendary figures like Juan Manuel Fangio, Jim Clark, and Lewis Hamilton. Brundle's admiration for Verstappen reached new heights during the 2023 Sao Paulo Grand Prix weekend. Verstappen's performances during the sprint and the main race left an indelible impression on Brundle. Despite narrowly missing pole position, Verstappen showcased his exceptional starting abilities, storming ahead of his competitors into Turn 1 during both the sprint and the Grand Prix. Brundle was particularly impressed by Verstappen's dominance at the start of the Grand Prix, where he maintained his lead despite intense pressure from his rivals. Verstappen's flawless execution during the race restart following a chaotic start line crash further solidified his status as a master of the track. Reflecting on Verstappen's performance, Brundle remarked, "Verstappen has perfected many of his driving skills these past 2 seasons, and getting off the start line is very much one of them." Jenson Button, a former Formula One driver turned pundit, has showered Max Verstappen with accolades, labeling the Red Bull driver as exceptional amidst a grid filled with talent. Button's admiration for Verstappen peaked after the challenging qualifying session of the 2023 F1 Canadian Grand Prix, where he secured pole position with a staggering gap of approximately 1.3 seconds over his closest competitor. In conversation with Sky Sports, Button dissected Verstappen's onboards, marveling at the Dutch driver's adeptness in navigating the challenging conditions. Despite the late session red flag, Button believed that Verstappen's dominance was undeniable. He remarked, "You just watch his lap, and there's such a low grip. It's really fun watching the cars around here, but I know how difficult it is to do what he achieves." Button emphasized that while there are many talented drivers in F1, Verstappen stands out as exceptional. This wasn't the first time Button sang Verstappen's praises. Reflecting on his illustrious 17-year career in F1, Button named Verstappen among the 6 best drivers he encountered. Alongside legendary figures like Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, and Mika Hakkinen, Verstappen earned Button's admiration for his remarkable car control, particularly during the 2016 Brazilian Grand Prix. Recalling Verstappen's stunning performance in Brazil, where he surged from 14th to finish 3rd, Button highlighted the Dutchman's ability to maneuver through challenging conditions with unparalleled finesse. Button stated, "I didn't race with him for many years, but seeing his performances in tricky conditions like in Brazil 2016, I mean that is just out of this world. Staggering what he can do with the car," emphasizing Verstappen's remarkable talent and his uncanny ability to navigate tight corners and congested spaces with precision and pace. Nico Rosberg, the former Formula One champion turned Sky Sports pundit, recently shared his insights on Max Verstappen's remarkable dominance within the F1 circuit. Verstappen's astounding achievement of winning 19 races last season solidified his position as a force to be reckoned with in the sport, and no driver or team capable of challenging his supremacy. Even his teammate Sergio Perez has struggled to keep pace with him on the track. During a discussion on the Sky Sports F1 podcast, Rosberg commended the Red Bull star, expressing, "It's incredible really, it's such a great performance from Max. I mean, it's so deserving because it's incredible the level that he's at, so close to perfection all the time." Rosberg stressed the importance for a dominant F1 driver like Verstappen to remain vigilant against complacency, as it can undermine motivation and focus. He described Verstappen's driving as a form of art, highlighting the Dutchman's exceptional focus and unwavering determination. Rosberg emphasized Verstappen's phenomenal state of mind and unwavering focus, suggesting that the Dutch driver's relentless drive for perfection keeps him grounded and motivated amidst his unparalleled success on the track. Damon Hill, a revered figure in the world of motorsport and one of Sky F1's distinguished former world champions, recently commended Max Verstappen, offering insights into the Dutchman's unique talents and the challenges he presents to competitors. Verstappen's triumphant attainment of 3 world championships has firmly established him as one of the Formula One's greatest drivers in history. During an interview on Sky Sports F1, Hill highlighted how challenging it is for Mercedes to beat Max Verstappen and Red Bull. He said that the teams and drivers need to be perfect to compete with a 3-time world champion. He remarked, "They've got a tall order to match or overturn the Red Bull combination with Max Verstappen driving." Furthermore, Hill delved into Max Verstappen's upbringing and the influence of his father, Jos Verstappen, a former Formula One driver. He highlighted the advantage Max gained from having his father's expertise and guidance from a young age. Hill remarked, "He's a new breed of driver whereby he started very young. In Max's case, his father was a Formula One driver, so he had all that experience of Jos Verstappen coaching him and giving him all the right direction." Hill praised Max Verstappen's maturity and adaptability, noting his remarkable journey from entering Formula One at the age of 17 to his current status as a seasoned and accomplished driver. Reflecting on Verstappen's growth, Hill commented, "He's managed to combine his youth and speed with experience now, and I think he understands now what the job is. He's just getting better and better." According to Sky F1 pundit Naomi Schiff, it might take more time to determine if Max Verstappen will become a figure like Ayrton Senna, but she believes he is on the path to becoming an F1 great. She stated, "Absolutely, I think Max is in the making of becoming one of the greats. I mean, statistically, he's already well up there for his age." She also mentioned that while it's rare to see a character like Ayrton Senna in sports, she emphasized the difficulty in comparing the two. Naomi continued, "I don't think it'd be fair to compare the two. I think Max is an incredible driver. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. I think he's going to statistically be very great. But will he be Ayrton Senna? We'll maybe have to wait to find out." Verstappen has the longest contract on the F1 grid, keeping him with Red Bull until the end of 2028. Now over to you. What's your thought about Max Verstappen? Let us know in the comments section below.